Hi, everybody. Good morning. This is Mrs. Maury. How are you? Today, we're going to do a fun brain pop lesson that's about present tense verbs, those action verbs, and we're going to be using questions in order to just practice our English questions that we learned at the beginning of the year. So I'm going to show you how to do this lesson. I'm going to ask that you log in to BrainPOP ELL, and remember your username is Morse Pond School, and your password is STUDENT, student. And this is going to be a lesson about pets. A pet is like a dog or a cat. So do you have a pet? Do you have a dog or a cat? That's the question we're going to ask. And so you might say, I do, or he does have a pet. And we're going to ask, like, does she have a pet? Does he have a pet? And the answer is yes, he does. So we're going to watch a video about a pet, a dog, a new dog. I wish I got a new dog, but we don't have a pet right now. I don't have any pets. So I want to hear, do you have a pet? And this is about a new dog that Ben and Moby get. And we're going to ask different questions as you watch these three movies. We're going to be really practicing the questions that we're going to ask. So we're going to say, does Moby have a pet? And who helps clean up? And when do we take the dog on a walk? And we're going to learn the grammar, reminding ourselves of those questions. Does the dog, is the dog friendly? Does the dog sit on the couch? And so I like you to watch these three movies, please. And remember to click on the closed captions, because as you watch it, you'll be able to read the words in English as well as hear them. So you can see the words too.
Hi, Moby.
So when you click on...
Oh, a new dog.
Yeah, a new dog, right? Okay, good. You're going to watch this movie. And then you're going to watch the vocabulary movie about using words like usually and often, which are how often things happen. And then we're going to do the grammar lesson. I'm going to show you the grammar summary for this week. Okay, here we go. So we're going to say in present simple, this is just a reminder, as we're going to use, we ask questions with help of do or does. Usually we use does with he, she, and it, and the verb doesn't change with either do or does. So you can say, there are two kinds. We're going to see both of them in the lesson. You're going to say, do I wash the dog? Wash the dog. Lave, wash, right? The dog. When, or we're going to ask the question, when do I wash the dog? Oh, I wash, to answer, when do I wash the dog? I wash the dog in the morning. Do you wash the dog? Question. Where do you wash the dog? Question. I wash the dog in the bathroom. Does the dog play drums? No, that would be funny. What does he play? He plays with his ball. Does the dog live here? Where does she live? She lives in the house. Does it, we use it in English when we talk about dogs. Does it bite? Why does it bite? Maybe the answer is the dog is hungry, right? Do we go to school? And when do we go to school? Do you like dogs? Why do you like dogs? Do they know English? What language do they know? You can also say who lives here, or you could also ask what happens when Ben sees the dog fighter. Okay. I just want to remember that when we say, when we answer, we have to remember to add that S. So that on the verb, so we say the dog sleeps in the house. Where does the dog sleep? The dog sleeps in the house. And that's where the he, she, and it verb, and it form of the verb. For then, if we can give short answers, so we can say something as when we're talking, we can say, does the dog bite? No, he doesn't. Who helps you? My mother does. Okay, good. And we're also going to remember the ALK and 8. And ALK is awk, like walk and talk. You're going to see that in this lesson. You can also do flash words this week. You can do wordplay, which is so fun. You can play the game, right? You can, and so you can use words like always, things that words happen every day in the calendar. Never, they never happen. It happens often, like every day. Something rarely happens. Rarely happens is it happens maybe once a week. Sometimes happens 3 times a week. It sometimes happens, right? So you can remember those words, and those are important words because they tell us when to do things in English. You can play a game. You can practice, which I want you to do. There's a story I want you to read about Moby and and his dog, and Ben and his dog. And then you can write in your notebook. And when you're ready, you'll take that quiz. Okay, there's a 10-question quiz that you will answer. And when you're done, you'll click on graded quiz. Oops, you'll click on graded quiz. And then you're going to answer these questions. Let's see, where does Fighter usually sleep? I need to make sure that I watch the video and read in order to do this. Who does Ben see? Ben sees Moby. Does Mike do cool things? Where does Fighter sit? That Fighter is the name of the dog. When clean? Do they eat pizza every week? Do they talk on the phone? Do they talk on the phone? Yeah. And does Ben sometimes wash with Mom? Who fights Fighter? Does the dog bite? You can say yes, the dog bites, or no, the dog does not bite. Okay. When you're ready, you will email Mrs. Moore your results. So your name, you're going to put ELD student. And then you'll put my name, which is Mrs. Maury Clarkson. And then that's it. Okay. And beep, your results have been sent. Very good. And we are done for the week. I will see you back here next week. I miss you so much.